Um, Being a quadriplegic and getting a cold can be pretty rough, especially when it turns into pneumonia. It's been about 10 years since I've had pneumonia, and I am a smoker, so I thought I'd share some of my tips that, would hopefully help other quads, when you get sick, especially with the COVID coming out. So normally when you cough, as a quad, it just, I can't get it out at all. When I was first paralyzed, I was pretty skinny, so I used to beat myself. My one doctor got a kick out of it because I would hold the armrest and I'd go, you hear the noise? You go from no matter what, and then, but now also I've learned with only having the muscles from like my upper chest, when you take a deep breath in, you can actually take 3 breaths in, to fill your lungs. So like when you go to cough, if you take 1 breath in, if you take 3 breaths in, check it out. You get a lot more noise and a little bit more oompage. So I have my cough machine here, that really helps when you really need to, it'll force the air in and help suck it out, and you got your nebulizer. But, so, my couple ways that I cough, you saw the one, where I beat myself. I've learned that I can pull on both armrests and listen to this. It makes a lot of noise. But my trick is too, I have my chest grabbers right here, or my thoracic chest supports, I think they're called. I'll put my elbows against them and I pull, and that helps me get a lot of oomph. But there's, besides them 2 ways, I also can have my nurse help me do like what's called a cough assist. Now, when they do it, I'll tilt back, and then, Montana, you want to come help me? I have them put their palm like pretty much right above my belly button, and their fingers are at like almost 2 o'clock. So I kind of make a joke about it being a 2 o'clock beating, but they'll count to 3 and then they press on 4. So Montana, you want to count?
1, 2, 3.
And then you can stay in rhythm with it, and it really helps like clear out the lungs. There's one other way I'll show you that will help you get like a bigger oomph. Hey Tana, will you unbuckle my shoes? You can do all 3 of these ways kind of the same way in bed. Like I used to, when I wore jeans too, I could put my thumbs in my pockets, and that helps get an oomph. But, if you really, really need extra oomph, I'll pull my legs up, and then I don't need to hit my belly, I don't need to pull on my armrest. I'll use my legs. And it's the same thing when you're in bed, You hear that? You get a lot of oomph. You can get, if I take my 3 breaths, watch. I hate coughing, when people are looking at me. Usually I'll go and hide if I'm in public, and it's kind of funny. People will walk by and they'll see the nurses hitting me and whatnot. But, hey Tana, I want to set my feet down before I lose them. But yeah, like I said, it's pretty much the same way in bed. Your legs are laying there, you can't get much oomph. I'll pull on my chair and then hit my belly with my one arm. And if I really can't get it out, I'll use my Theracane, and I can hook it under my legs and bend my legs up, hold my legs, and I can cough that way on my own. Or if I really, really need help, I'll call in the cavalry and ask the nurses to help me. But yeah, pneumonia is one of the #1 killers in quadriplegics, the #1 things that we die from, and, it can be pretty scary. I know a lot of times when I start to get sick, I don't screw around. I go in and I'll ask for what's called the zip pack, the Zithromax. You take the 2 pills and then you get, 1 a day for 5 days. But, a lot of times they'll, tell you that you've only got, a chest cold or whatever. But being a quad, I know when it gets bad, that it's going to be almost pneumonia. And, that gets scary, once your temperature rises and you can't breathe. Sometimes you almost get delirious, and yeah. But, yeah, I hope I didn't scare you off with my cough, but if you need help, call in your nurse. Just work with them slow, you gotta, count to 3 and press on 4. And, a lot of times my nurses, when they go to cough me, they will frickin' wait for me to cough to push, where I'm waiting for them to push so that I can cough. But, Yeah. Anyway, I hope that helps somebody. Until next time, take care.